What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the latest episode of Facts Not Included, the podcast. It is a Tangent Friday. Apologies for the episode not coming out yesterday on a Friday. There were just some issues that we had in the tech that we have here. So apologies for that. But yeah, here's the episode. Hope you enjoy it. It's about AMC A-List and whether or not it is worth your money. What's going on, everybody out there? Thank you for clicking on the episode and giving us a listen. If it's your first time listening to this podcast, thank you so much. And if you're a returning listener, hats off to you, and thank you so much for making us a part of your routine. So today's Tangent episode is going to focus on AMC's premium subscription service that is called AMC A-List. It's $20 a month, and it gets you some really cool benefits. Some of the benefits include, of course, the ability to watch 12 movies a month, but there's a cutoff at 3 movies a week. But if you do the math, it basically comes out to about 12 movies a month for $20. So if you're able to basically see at least 2 movies a month, you get your money's worth, at least here in New York City. That's that. But before we get into whether or not the service is worth your money, let's get into why it was basically created. But also, before we get into that, let's just talk a little bit about where Facts Not Included is going. Like I've been saying, there is some interesting news that we've been dropping lately. I know we posted about a website coming very soon. I know we've talked about the website coming very soon, and it is true. It's going to be coming very, very soon. We are aiming for a March release, or launch, I guess, of that. With that being said, a new logo is coming to Facts Not Included. So with the new website comes a new logo. We're likely going to drop the logo before we drop the website so that individuals like yourselves can be familiar with the new logo and what to expect from us here at Facts Not Included in terms of branding. With that, of course, there's going to be some merchandise. Most likely, you can get details on that once we drop the launch the website. So, I just wanted to keep you updated on that news. Like I said, the website is coming very soon. Of course, it's going to be factsnotincluded.com. It's not live now, so don't even think about typing that in yet. Nothing's gonna really come up. But yeah. Anyway, let's get into today's episode. So, AMC A-List. Why does it exist? Well, in terms of recent history, one could target the fact of the rise of movie subscription services such as MoviePass and Cinemia as reasons why AMC created their own subscription service, and that is exactly why. There's really no other contributing factor into that. I suppose also declining viewership might have to do with it. More and more. I mean, as each year comes along, movie theaters are making more money, but they're not getting as many people in the seats as they used to. Each year, it seems like there's a decline in viewership, even though profits might go up for studios and theaters alike. But you're not getting the same returns. Not everybody's like me that goes to the movie theater as often as I do. And so they're not getting the same returns as they might have used to from individuals back 10, 15, 20 years ago. And so maybe this is also partly a reaction to that. But MoviePass and Cinemia have been around for a few years. MoviePass, I think, has been around for almost 10 years, or at least they had been around for almost 10 years. They're basically gone from existence as we speak. They're holding on to dear life. They're not quite gone yet. But MoviePass was an interesting service. You had the ability to see as many movies as you wanted for $9.95 or something like that a month at any movie theater chain, basically. But the only things you couldn't do was purchase your tickets, purchase the tickets online. I'm sorry. I don't know what's wrong with my speech today. But you couldn't buy tickets online yet. You had to go physically in person to a teller or to one of those kiosks in your movie theater. What then happened is MoviePass started becoming a little bit douchey, and they were requiring you to only see movie theaters at an AMC instead of a Regal, or vice versa, or you couldn't see it at that AMC, you had to see it at this AMC. It started getting really tricky. They got rid of the unlimited movies. You were only able to see 3 movies a week or a month or something like that. It started getting really annoying. They then brought back the unlimited, but then it was a little bit more money. Or a bunch of things started happening with MoviePass. Stuff that shouldn't have been going on, but was clearly occurring. Cinemia, on the other hand, was what seems to be a very viable company. Still is. I think if you do not have an AMC near you, or do not want to join the AMC A list, I feel like Cinemia is a perfect subscription service to join. There seems to be nothing really wrong with it, other than, it may not be coming specifically from one movie theater, even though you can go to any movie theater you want to. The pricing could be a little bit better, being that the AMC pricing seems to be almost perfection. But I feel like the pricing for Cinemia could be a tad better, given that for about, I think their top or base, I don't know, one of their plans is like about $9 a month, and you're getting only about 2 or 3 movies a month. When for AMC, you could see as many as 12 movies a month for $20. So it's very, it's a tad interesting. But again, with Cinemia, you could see a movie at Regal, Cinemark, AMC, or basically any other movie theater service out there. So there's that benefit. But again, Cinemia helped take MoviePass down. They didn't budge in the nonsense that MoviePass was getting themselves into at the time when MoviePass was struggling. Cinemia stood strong, and AMC came in. AMC was teasing that they were going to come out with this subscription service. So what exactly are these subscription services, right? And we keep talking about it. Basically, it's the best way to describe it, I guess, is like Netflix for an actual movie theater. You pay a certain subscription price per month, a certain price tag, and you get a certain amount of movies. I mean, if you've heard our episode in the past, my episode on regarding what's the best subscription service out there in regards to movie theaters, I talk about MoviePass, Cinemia, and A-List in detail. And A-List was brand new at the time. Which one should you join? And I think I even said that my 2 top choices, of course, would be Cinemia and A-List at that time. And I might have even picked A-List over all the 3 of them. And MoviePass at the dead last, at the bottom of that poll, because just MoviePass's business practices are sketchy. You just look online, just type in on YouTube MoviePass policies or MoviePass history towards customers. Whatever it is, it's not where it should be, and it's not reputable. It's very rude in the way they treat customers, and downright distasteful. You're charging us an X amount of money per month, and you're not allowing me to see a movie because of the fact that you're not going to make money off of it, so you're making me see an X movie instead of a Y movie. It just doesn't make sense. It does not make sense at all. But anyway, so A-List, AMC A-List dropped, I think, when was this? When was it? Was it August or September? They announced it at some point. And I didn't join right away. And at that time we did the episode, I had not joined. I think I joined sometime in mid to late December. Because I realized that if I keep spending, because you got to remember, we live in New York City, Mike and I, and Antonio and I, we live in New York, and we don't make a lot of money. We really don't. We don't at all. And going to the movies is expensive for us here in New York City. The average movie cost about $16, and we talk about that a lot here on Facts Not Included. And it's something that, for a podcast that deals with reviewing movies, $15, $16, $18, $20 is a lot of money when you're going to see a movie every single week or every other week. And so we figured, Or at least I figured. 'Cause they haven't joined yet. But I figured that it's a great investment. $20 a month, and I could see, and I like seeing a lot of movies. And again, I know we talk about this on Facts Not Included. I don't review every single movie I see. So it just, you're not going to see every review from me. But being that I have A-list now, it very might well happen. I might review almost every movie I actually watch. I don't know. I'm going to see more movies now than I probably ever seen due to AMC A-list. And so I joined it probably around the time of Aquaman. When was that? Early December? Late December? I don't even know now. I want to say it was about the first or second week of December. That's probably when I joined A-list. I joined about then. And I haven't looked back. I really haven't looked back. I think AMC A-list is superb so far. I really want Regal to make their own, because once Regal does theirs, I'll probably drop AMC. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. I do love me a Regal Theater. And I actually haven't gone to a Regal Theater since I've joined AMC. I really apologize, but you guys at Regal need to step up your game. You need to figure this out. Now, if you guys manage to do $15 a month for the same subscription, I'm jumping on that. $20 a month for the same subscription? I'm jumping on that. I'll wait till my AMC expires, and I'm jumping on Regal. But then again, I don't know. I don't know, to be honest. Because Regal does not have Dolby Prime Cinema. They don't. And they also tend to not have... they do not have the massive IMAX theater in Manhattan. So I may not jump the gun for Regal, to be honest. Even though I prefer Regal's standard viewing more than an AMC's feature, standard feature. But Regal doesn't have as many premium services as an AMC, which is what you get with AMC A-List. You have to remember that. You're not only able to see standard digital, 4K, whatever it is that they're outputting it at. You're not only able to see regular standard viewing of a film. You're able to see IMAX, Dolby Prime, 3D, Big D, whatever it is that... There's no Big D in New York City, but, Big D's around in, like, Montana and fucking Tennessee and stuff like that. You're able to see these films in premium services, viewings. So, why would you pay for a movie regularly? I feel like everyone should have these services. But we all know not everyone is going to join, and they're aware of that, so they don't talk about it as much. Another huge benefit that I find, and this is for someone that doesn't even go to concessions as much, and it's the fact that you could skip the line of concessions. I mean, if you're an AMC Premier member, you're already able to do that. You go to the Premier line. With an A-List, you also get to do the same thing as well. And so, why not? So the way it works is a regular AMC subscription service costs about $5 a year. They send you certain offers and exclusives and stuff like that on their website. If you join AMC Prime or Premium or whatever it's called, I don't know what it's called, the mid-tier, I guess, level, you don't get any movies, you don't get anything like that, but you get the ability to pay $15 for the year, and you get to skip lines of concessions, and you get other perks and benefits. I think they send you like a birthday gift and stuff like that. I know. I have never done it with them. I used to do only the $5 thing. But now with AMC A-List, not only are you paying $20 a month, which is not a year, per month, you're not only just paying $20 a month, but you're getting the ability to see 3 movies a week, which equals roughly to about 12 movies every month. And you get to more or less skip a line at concessions because you get on that gold line. So there's that. What exactly what are the other benefits? Well, I don't think you need any other benefits, and I don't really think there is any. I think that's more than enough, to be honest. For $20 a month, you're getting more than enough, sweetheart. Think about it. A movie costs, at least here in New York, $15, $16, $18, $24, depending on what service you're watching it. And so I think it's more than worth the price tag. So I think you shouldn't worry, you shouldn't complain about the $20 a month. Then again, $20 a month when it comes out annually is $240 a year. Now think about this. For someone who sees a movie, who goes to the movie theaters as often as I do, which is, let's say, 40 times a year, that's $600 a year. If I already know that I'm going to the movie theaters at least 40 times in a year, I'm jumping on that. That's $240. Even if I go to the movies 10 times a year, that's $150, right? 10 times a year. You may not want AMC A-List if you're only going to the movies 10 times a year. But if you know you're going to go 15 times a year, that's obviously $225. You're right in that ballpark. Now, if you go to the movie theaters at least 20 times a year, it's more than worth it. You're paying already $300. Yes, I may or may not have put those numbers in the calculator because I'm not good at math anymore. So apologies. But yeah. So you're going to the movie theaters anywhere between 15 or more per year, sorry. AMC A-List is for you. Now, if you're the type of person that goes to the movies only to see maybe Star Wars, the new Avengers movie, the new Marvel movie, maybe a movie from DC, and the occasional rom-com, maybe this subscription service is not for you. And that's fine. You don't need it. You're going to be spending more money with it than you would without it. But that's if you only know that you're only going to go to the movies about 10 times a year. But if you have it, and you're like, oh, well, now I can go to the movies as often as I want to, then you can use it for your benefit. But again, no one's telling you have to join on to it. No one's forcing you. Just saying. But again, for someone like me who definitely goes more than 20, 25, 30 times, more than even that a year, the subscription service is beyond worth my pay for a standard ticket. And that's just at standard ticket prices. Let's say you're someone that loves going to like the premium services. Let's say you're paying $24 for every movie you go see. And that's 10. That's $240, of course. Right there, it's worth it. Right there, it's worth it. And it's more, it's likely that you're going to be doing that, but right there, it's worth it. So I don't really see the negatives of AMC A-List. Now, if there was some sort of fine line here where it's like, oh, if you join, you're locked in for 3 years. Nope, you're locked in for 3 months. At least that's what it was when I joined. So at the end of this month in February, I could leave. I think, or at the end of March, I can't remember exactly when they counted those 3 months, but I could leave very soon. I have no plans on doing it, but I can. 3 months is not bad. $60, not bad at all. Especially for someone like me who winds up spending, $500, $600, $700 a year to go to the movies. So again, not bad at all. AMC A-List is definitely a recommendation for me. Again, if you're someone who isn't going to be doing that as much, Cinemia is fantastic too. Cinemia is a great choice. And of course, don't waste your money on MoviePass. If you have the chance, skip that. But yeah, that's just my suggestion. Again, this isn't a paid promo. I wish AMC was somehow promoting this. But they clearly are not. I hope they know who we are. We love you guys. We love you guys. We really do. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about that. I don't know if you cared at all about what I was saying. You probably already knew what I was saying was accurate. I have no idea. But I just hope you guys enjoyed this episode. My name has been Peter Cabranes, and I've been your host today for Facts Not Included's Tangent Friday. Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Of course, some news, as I said, website and stuff like that coming very soon. It's going to be, I'm telling you, it's going to be launching very soon. But like I said, the logo is likely going to drop before the website. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, thank you so much for listening. We really do appreciate it. And let all your friends know about us. Really. Don't forget our Instagram account, our Twitter, all of our social media, of course, Facebook, YouTube, and all that fun stuff. Hope you guys, like I said, hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Thank you so much for listening. I've been Peter Cambranis. I said it already. Just say it again. Peace out.